We actually were meeting with one of the radiologists at one of our partners, and they said that that morning they had just done a Teams meeting where they had met with other specialists to talk about a patient's cancer case where they were coming up with a treatment plan. And that was the light bulb moment for us where we realized actually Teams is already being used by physicians as an internal communication tool, as a tool to get work done. And especially since the pandemic, a lot of the meetings moved to virtual and telemedicine. And so it's a great distribution channel for AI, which has often been a struggle for AI to actually get in the hands of clinicians. And so now we're allowing developers to build and then deploy very easily and extend it into their own workflows.
I think that's such an important point. I mean, if you think about one of the really important concepts in computer science is an application programming interface, like some set of rules that allow two applications to talk to each other. One of the big pushes, really important pushes in medicine has been standards that allow us to actually have data standards and APIs that allow these to talk to each other. And yet still we end up with these silos. There's silos of data, there's silos of applications. And just like when you and I work on our phone, we have to go back and forth between applications. One of the things that I think agents do is that it takes the idea that now you can use language to understand intent and effectively program an interface, and it creates a whole new abstraction layer that allows us to simplify the interaction between not just humans and the endpoint, but also for developers. It allows us to have this abstraction layer that lets different developers focus on different types of models and yet stitch them all together in a very, very natural way, not just for the users, but for the ability to actually deploy those models.
Just to add to what Jonathan was mentioning, the other cool thing about the Microsoft Teams user interface is it's also enterprise ready.
And one important thing that we're thinking about is exactly this, from the very early research through incubation and then to scale, obviously, right? And so early on in research, we are actively working with our partners and our collaborators to make sure that we have the right data, privacy, and consents in place. We're doing this in incubation as well, and then obviously in scale.